We just had a round bale delivered, and these two are the first over. This is oaten hay. It's quite good. Oaten hay I think lasts better if it gets any moisture on it. Not a round bale. Did I say round bale? Square bale. And so that was good. It's not too bad. $250. It's not too bad. So you can see he's got to put on more weight. He's better than what he was. She's still got to put on more weight. And they'll probably be kicked off it by the other horses. High wind. It's probably why they were all together. She's all spooks. The other horses are all over there looking, thinking, what's going on here? And he's eating grass. She's eating the hay. So that's really compressed. That's probably 3/4 of a tonne, probably 750 kilos, I'd say, as a guess. So probably last a week, I'd say, and maybe a bit more by the time it ends up all around the place. I think you get about, I think it's, I've got to work it out. I think you get about, how many bales of hay you get in a square? Maybe 20. A round bale you get maybe, it varies because they vary in size. Round bale you get maybe 12, like of the normal small squares. Yeah, so that's good. And I need to set up some feeders so I can feed these guys separately, get them some oats. And I don't think the young horses will need hard feeding when they've got adlib hay, but these old guys just need a bit extra because they can't seem to just get enough calories out of pastures. Like the hard feeds, basically more calories per bite, you know. So she's looking at me. So the hard feed just helps them put on weight when they're struggling. Yeah, I guess I just need to be patient and not worry. They will put on weight. Just allow them to put on weight, and they'll get to a normal weight. Particularly if I keep adlib hay. I think that's the trick. That's always been the best thing with my rescue horses and keeping weight on them. I remember when I first got Cleo, she was like Arthur, and Arthur may have been a touch thinner than her, but she was pretty thin. And I just got around bales and she had adlib hay. I've got salt out for them all now. I'm getting myself finally organised. We've just had so much stress. It's really hard to get yourself organised when there's a lot of stress. And now that we can at least get supplies, we're able to get salt in and, get feed in, and I just need to get my bathtubs for them. And yeah, it's good. I'm glad he's eating that. That's good. Yeah, it's good stuff, isn't it? The oaten hay. Because oaten hay lasts pretty well. Like, you can find it even gets wet and they can still eat it. Lucerne hay, it just gets wet, smell of damp, and the mould comes really quickly. Oaten hay, of course, does get mouldy. I've just noticed it will last a lot longer. The only thing is if they pee on it, if they pee or poo on it, of course, they won't eat it. But I've noticed that it can even rain, and if it's scattered out in the sun and dries out, they can often eat it for weeks afterwards, go and pick at it as long as it's not moulding. And so in a place like this where it's got sun all day, like for now, if it gets wet, the inside of it can mould. But it may rain tomorrow, I don't know. But it's due not to rain the rest of the time. And once they've eaten down enough of it, I'll crack open the strings, and then it'll get strewn everywhere, and they'll just keep going through it all. It's good, isn't it? That's good. I was going to take them off and feed them, but the other horses haven't really noticed. Well, they know they're here, but I've swept out the rest of the hay out of the trailer, and they've been eating that, and they're all up there because I've been feeding them up there. But I want to get them away from there. That's where we can park cars, and we've got the caravan and a water tank and stuff, and the hay and the manure is just, going to stuff it up. So I want to start setting up feeding sections in other places. It's just I couldn't move the trailer, and I just need help all the time. That's the problem. But I do pretty well for a disabled woman, I guess. You know, like I had to move bags of feed out of the trailer into the back of the car, so I backed the car right up to within about 3 inches from the trailer. And I picked up the bags of feed. I had my leg up on a little stool thing, and I used my knee to help raise the bag up enough to then slide it into the back of the car and kind of then heave it over. Yeah, they're happy horses. They'll get kicked off here. But the thing is the other horses, they'll come and eat. They'll spend, you know, they'll come and go from here. And these guys will get pushed off it. But then they won't spend hours and hours here. They'll leave it and come back to it. And then these older horses will come in when the young horses leave it. I love seeing them happy. And they're happy. Yeah. It's spring. I normally worm for encysted strongles every autumn and spring, and without missing a beat. Anyway, I'll just keep doing it. It's just in case. But I was thinking, and then ivermectin over summer, and I don't worm over winter unless they've obviously got worms. Yeah, and then with the ivermectin, you can give them like, you can dose it up quite frequently. I think it's, what is it? I've forgotten the name of the wormer that you use for encysted strongles, but you can't double dose on that. It stays in the system a lot longer. The ivermectin you can kind of almost give weekly and stuff like that when you've got neck thread worm and a lot of problems that you're trying to deal for, where the horses have allergies to the different things on them, and it will help clear a lot of stuff up. But that's only when they've got severe Queensland itch or sweet itch or whatever else is, you know, neck thread worm, which he doesn't look too bad. I mean, he definitely needs to put on more weight, but he looks very healthy. His skin's healthy, his coat's healthy. See, I want to get rid of that lump at his back, his bone. I'll show you his and he's sunk in here, and also having the see how the sunken in the flanks. The salt will help them, because sometimes they just need to drink more water, and the salt will stimulate them to drink water. And he doesn't mind this. Like, see, that just helps. I find as they get older too, they need a bit more help shedding. So I tend to do this to all of them. I just rub them, and it's got something there it's cleared up now, and you know, so I just help him. He's got that's a little thing. Sometimes they get grass seeds in them, and you know, I'm always covered in horse fur. And see, her furs, she always needs help shedding. She does not see. She just wants to be left alone. It's okay, love. Shh, 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 shh. It's all right. I know. If I let her know I'm not doing anything to her. Once I've got her, and sometimes she's in a better mood than others for rubs and stuff, but she's never really liked being caught, and I think I've said that in another video. The previous owners, they said she just does not like being caught, never has. Her butt bone's all right, but her flanks are really sunken in, see? And the weight and salt will help that stimulate retain more water. So like actually, and when you float a horse and they're all really they get sweaty and they can get off. That's where she had some bad rain scored. I'll let you be. You eat. I know. I'll let you be. And don't forget, I'm holding the video up at her, and that's like so my hand's up in the air. Like, it's less threatening when you've got your hands sort of down at your side. Not that she's overly, like, they know me pretty well, but she just does not like being handled. For her, you know, having a good scratch session isn't really something she enjoys, whereas when Cleo has a good scratch session, she really enjoys that. Anyway, I'll show you the progress and the deterioration of the square bale. It looks all neat now, but under here all the grass will die off. It'll grow back, but it'll look a mess. There'll be all horse poo around it, and just there near the gates where it's all dirty, that's where we've had a few round bales, and I'll try to move them around. But this worked out quite well. It's quite dry, so it's quite firm. I'm wearing my Crocs, and there's Tuppy's grave. Miss my old girl. I need to plant a tree there for her. Mind you, there's some trees growing up just there on the right next to that rock. It's kind of nice overlooking her grave. And she died over here in this, it was sad, in this, she couldn't get up. Looks like it's a bit of a different shape now. It's weird, after the flood, but yeah, down here. Here comes Halo. You noticed! Did you notice? You can come. I know. And Ava. You can come. Yeah. And there's Ruby. You want to come and have something to eat? Oh. Geez, Arthur's colour looks fabulous like that. He's got dapples on his butt. Don't know if they'll come out in the video, but he just looks gorgeous. The guy who delivered the hay, I've known him for a while now. He said he would have been a nice looking horse in his day, and I think he's beautiful anyway, but yeah, he's a gorgeous horse. Would have been worth a fortune because he's a good riding horse. And hello, come on, I'm not getting rid of you, you can come in. Cleo's still up there. What you doing? What you doing? Can't wait to do a tidy up and have feeders set up, bathtubs set up for their grain, and when I use some more bales. Ruby's got to put on weight. You guys coming over? Come on. Come on. It's good, isn't it? It's good. Ruby's having a drink. She's so thirsty. She's so thirsty, girl. Come on. What you doing? What you doing? You funny boy. Are you funny boy? You coming over? Here comes Cleo. Quick, Penny, eat. They're coming. Are you coming over? Yeah, she's already gone. She's smart. She doesn't want any trouble. It makes me laugh. He needs to put on weight. See, his butt needs to round out and his hip bones. Slinky! Because the horses are coming over here, see? I think he thinks they're a threat to me. Here come the others. Isn't she beautiful? They're all... Banjo just ran off the others. I can't get everything into video. Come on. Come on. Oh, poor oldies. It does make me sad, but look, I mean, it is what it is. I can't be with them 24/7. I mean, I am with them 24/7, but I can't be in the paddock with them 24/7, showing off the young horses. And get a large square, you want a large number of horses to consume that, so it doesn't go mouldy. Cleo's thinking about what she's doing, and poor Cleo. And there's, see there, they've gone down there. I think he's like, Mum. Well, I might leave that there because I think Cleo's going to take her time to come down. I want to sort of show you a bit of the herd dynamics. Oh no, she's coming. So typical. I'll try and get her in the background. Get as much of the... No, she's just thinking. Oh, I'll leave it here because it's pretty long. It's a 16-minute video. Anyway, hope you've got something out of it. And it's big enough for them all to have hay. So that's good. I just wanted to show you, this is where I've had round bales of oat before. And lucerne, I think, too. But, and the ducks, that's where the truck came in. The ducks have loved going through this. They've just gone through it with a fine tooth comb. They really enjoy all the remnants of the leftovers of the horses' feed and their poo and their hay. I'll have to remember to tack this on. Hello. They're so beautiful. 3 Brumbies and an Arab. But I think a lot of the Brumbies, there's some Arab in a lot of the Brumbies, and the way Banjo carries himself, I think he's got some Arabian. Because they're just a mixture of whatever was let out to roam. Okay. Leave you with that beautiful picture. Bye.